Hello, my name is Caroline Juncker and I work in the TwinCAT product management. In this video, I show you how you can configure the TwinCAT simulation runtime for FMI in TwinCAT. So here we can have a look on how it will look like later. So we have the Simulink project on the left side. The model consists of 2 delta pickers and an explanar, which is moved by the TwinCAT project on the right side. So now I show you the configuration of the simulation runtime in TwinCAT. Here you can see the control project, which mainly consists of a PLC as well as a motion node, between which I have the different axes of the picker as well as the mover configured. For the configuration of the simulation runtime, I use the TCCOM objects node. And then I make a right click on it and have to insert a new item. With the installation of the T1421, I receive the node simulation below Beckhoff Automation GmbH. There I have the 2 options, SimIO master and SimIO group. As the first node, for the configuration of the FMU, I always have to insert the SimIO master. Below this node, I have to configure all the input and output variables of my FMU. Optionally, I can structure the input and outputs together in IO groups. So that's what I do here. So I insert a new IO group. So for my FMU, I have 2 inputs. So those inputs are 2 sensor values of 2 light barriers. So the light barrier send a bool variable. And so I have to insert 2 bool input variables here. Then I have to link them to my PLC variables. And after that, I also want to insert my access variables as outputs. Because they, of course, because I want to get the position out of the runtime and insert it into the simulation. So because each delta picker consists of 3 axes, I want to have them structured together. So I insert a new SimIO group. I can also directly generate 3 objects together. And for my axis, I select the axis value, the axis object. And then I again link them to my control project. So for the axis, I select them, I connect them to the motion axis. So for this example project, this should be enough for the input and outputs. And when I finished inserting the input and output variables, I can do some further settings. So I make a double click on the I/O master, and then I have the tab Simulation Runtime for FMI. So on the left side, I can do some further settings like the file name of the FMU, the directory, as well as the FMU version. And on the right side, I can select the variables again, so I can see the input and output structure of the FMU again. And for my sensor values, I've got the bool variables, which is fine for me. While for the delta picker, I select the axis objects, and those contain a lot of variables. But for my simulation, I only need the position, so I can select this one here. When I finish the position, I can export the FMU using this button. Yeah, so the export has finished now, and I have my FMU in my file explorer now and can use it in an FMI-Importer Tool. So that's it about the configuration of the simulation runtime. And I will show you in another video how you can use it in an FMI-Importer Tool.